My father had something like 34 taxis. I can literally say that they left me with everything. Policies were enough to take me to varsity.
How much you got with the payout?
Oh, more than 2 million, including the properties and the vehicles. I told him, I'm telling a nightclub, a tavern, nightclub, in the yard, they converted it to Zabduma, Zabuya. Baba mnati. Zayibuye. Hayi kancane, zayiphihliya strong.
You're still young, and
I was driving around with 10k a day. So after the police is paid up now, instead of clearing the bond of the house, ended up losing that very same home. As these things accumulate, le mali le ngathi yangokuphela manje na. Abantu bathi bayathwala. But then ngaleso sikhathi by then angimazi umuntu ozongithwalisa. Hlangana nawo lenye awuthiyami nje. Le awuthi shintsha imoto so. Latest models. Uyayifuna hayi. Basemaputo. Hayi Maputo ngafika ngathi hayi andisi. Ngathi the terms and conditions, not ngathi. In fact, the terms and conditions were more stricter than the ones I ran away from. Because lapha bangitshela ukuthi inkinga wathi uyashada uyafa wena.
Brother man, how are you doing?
I'm good. I can't complain, Baba.
Good to see you, eh?
I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm pleased.
I like your style. I can see here you have a gold watch and a ring as well.
Yes, bongel. The ring is to keep the flies away, by the way. Nah?
Oh, is it?
Just to avoid unnecessary troubles and unnecessary pressure.
Yeah.
From all this. Yeah.
Are you married?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
But just to be on the safe side so that I don't find myself in the wrong lane.
Okay.
You know, the first lane of being single can come with many shenanigans and many unexplained problems.
Yeah. So you put in the ring as sort of you have
that's
to
distance
yourself
from unnecessary troubles and drama.
So you do have women coming to you?
I can't really say. But then, just for peace sake and avoiding unnecessary troubles, nah?
Yeah.
You understand what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah. It's better to be safe than sorry at the end of the day.
Yeah. I see you also have a necklace there.
With the cross.
With the cross, yeah.
We live for God, Pet. Jesus Christ is our Savior, Pet. We weren't supposed to be still alive right now. I hope you get me.
I get you. So you sort of had a proper reason for you to go to the shop and buy it, ne?
Yes. Actually, I believe in God. I pray hard for everything. Going out, waking up. You understand that? Because my upbringing was not very pleasant one. Losing both parents at a young age and losing family members like rotationally. So you can understand how grateful I can be to be still alive at this age and time. Like the other day I was thinking that my dad wasn't lucky to reach my age because I think he was killed when 36 or 40 years.
Yeah.
And I'm 42 years old now. My older brother died when I was 20 or 22 years old.
Yeah.
And my mom was somewhere just above 40. So prayer keeps me going.
Tell me about yourself. You speak about your upbringing, but we want to know, who are you? Where are you from?
My name is Musa Cele. Originally born in Johannesburg. My mom was a Sotho lady, Puseletso Mloyi. My dad is originally from KZN. My mom is from Mpumalanga. My dad is Mr. Lalelani Jethro Cele. They both late. We have 6 siblings because my father had 2 wives. And my mom, the altar mom, also late now. He had 3 children. Actually, we were 7 siblings in
Okay.
all in all. The 4
Yeah.
from my mom's side and the 3 from
Yeah.
from the other marriage side. So I'm left with 4 of my siblings now because 2 are late. My younger brother is late. He passed away last year in that notorious Durban Johannesburg fire. Not the one of Usindiso Court.
Okay.
The one of the 21st January. It was on a Sunday. Maybe we had it on the news where 2 people, the lady and the guy, passed away.
Was it the fire?
Yeah, the fire.
In Joburg?
In Joburg, yeah.
CBD?
CBD. Something like that.
So on the building, eh?
Yeah, on the building.
Oh.
So now you understand better about the
Yeah.
cross. I'm not that I'm blaming anybody or anything, but everything happens for a reason at the end of the day. And it's all God's will, and whatever happens, you must appreciate it and learn to forgive and forget and accommodate it. Because you can't just say, keep on reminding yourself about it. Yes, memories don't die, but then as time goes on, you heal, because some things cannot be changed and some things cannot be reversed. But some things can be regretful because you were not there for them. Maybe if you were there for them, you should have. I hope you understand.
Yeah. Yeah. If you were there, maybe you could have done
Prevented it.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those kind of things that can attack me emotionally now and then. But then I have to overcome them, because at the end of the day, it's done, it's done. I can't change anything. I can't say maybe blaming anyone won't do me good or justice or bring back my parents or bring back my siblings. Just yeah, that's how I live and tell myself, oh, hey, son, Kawategi is life. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I sort of understand you, because you are not there and there's nothing that you can do.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
So you sort of...
Even maybe if I was there, maybe there's nothing also I can do. But maybe there were means to prevent such from happening.
You speak about your dad having 2 wives. Were they staying in the same house?
No, my mom, as I mentioned, my mom is from Mpumalanga. It's a small village called Takakra, but then they grew up at Leandra, and my dad is from KZN. So my mom and dad met when my dad came to Johannesburg to seek greener pastures, and my mom was also in JHP for the same reason. Then at a later stage, she will marry the second wife, because my grandmother at home was suffering because there were no aunts. There was no lady there, and she was getting old, and because all my aunts were married. So I was young at this stage, but as I grow up, I learned to understand it was not maybe about being powerful or having a lot of money, but it was like taking care of the mom, because my mom was a hard worker. And she wouldn't leave Joburg to go stay at home because she was a dressmaker, tailor. So she couldn't leave her work here to go relocate at home to take care of the old lady. And the old lady couldn't come to Joburg to be with her Makoti. So then it was emotional for her at first, judging by the way I understand things.
Yeah.
But then she had to live with it, because it was an ultimatum. If you really love the guy, you also have to love the parent. And if the parent is suffering, if she's making an alternative, okay, sharp, okay, it's better that I take a second wife. I know no woman would allow that to happen, but eventually they allow them to allow such to happen because of the reason stated and the stakes behind everything. You understand? So now there were 2 women, okay, sharp. I was never so close with my other mom, because we were residing in Johannesburg. And I was never so close because we were residing in Johannesburg and they were residing up until my biological mom passed away. And she was very supportive and showed us care to avoid the void, because I remember at one stage when my sister was at the puberty stage. We decided to talk with her. That actually I approached her and she told me that I was supposed to tell the same thing, that I was young when my mom passed away, 16, 17, and I couldn't raise a female child all by myself, because my family was not that they were distant, but they had their own families and they were distant in terms of the living the living conditions somewhere in KZN, somewhere in Mpumalanga. So now my sister went to go stay with her so that she can just adjust herself, getting from a young age and getting into teenage age. And yeah, she stayed there up until she came back to Johannesburg to complete her matric. And everything was good. Everything was good. We never had that. Even till today with my other siblings, we still keep in touch. They still the same.
Yeah. And when you speak about your mom, she passed on my condolences.
Yeah, okay. Much appreciated.
And at some point, I'm sure you had to go visit your grandma.
Yes, occasionally we went to KZN.
Was it not difficult for you guys to sort of connect with the stepmother?
No. It wasn't, because I can say it was about the morals and values and the respect that my mom taught us to respect our elders. So now it wasn't difficult. And she wasn't harsh towards us. She wasn't like, you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah, she treated like her own children.
Wow.
Yes. Because my father passed away when I was 12 years old doing my grade 7. And my mom, when I was 16 years old, I was doing my matric. So you understand, when I'm about to finish my primary school, my dad passed away. When I'm about to complete my matric, because my mom passed away in May. And my dad, it was July, but I still made him proud. Because I had that.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
What can you say?
Yeah.
You know what they used to tell me? Tina's funda. Funda when. Oh, getting emotional, but
So your dad passed on, your biological mother passed on. The second wife of your dad, is she still alive now?
Oh, no, she passed on in 2018, yeah. 2018. Yeah.
Sorry, man. Can I get a tissue?
I have that one, yeah. But then, what can we say? It's life.
Yeah.
Time has arrived, time has come. Can't be reversed.
I see why now you reflect back to prayer. I see it.
Keeping strong during my hardest times. After what I tried to do without God, taking easy steps and taking shortcuts.
Something happened to you. I'm sure you can even write a book about it.
Books. Actually, I'd rather say the good, the bad, and the ugly can make a better statement, because now they had the good times, they had the bad times, and they had the ugly times. But then some things like what I learned to accept, that not having an elderly figure around you makes you delusional and makes you think that you adult yourself, while you also need guidance. And ngathini, like ukukhonjiswa indlela. You understand? Most of the mistakes I made is not because abo bamncane bami they were absent. It's because I was running away from them. My stubbornness. You understand what we're living in modern times, and they're living in the ancient times. Not really like to say in ancient times, but abantu bakudala, and for them not to be literate, to me it didn't really make sense. Because now sikhuluma ezinye izinto bona ba-abantu besintu. So if they sit you down and tell you how to conduct yourself in a gentlemanly way, in a way that you must so that you can be successful in life and grow old. Uyabona isaneba ngibambezela manje ubaba omncane bathini ngiyeke ibhiya. You understand? But then I can't say I regret. We learn to live from our mistakes. That's all I can say. You see, let the past be the past. Let the future be your vision. That's what I always tell my peers right now. because they've seen my mistakes. Some of them were happy, but then not that they came to me and tell me. But then we live in this cruel world when I can say it's a dog eat dog world, but then because we do not show our emotions and we do not show our actually purposely when we meet with some other people, we get blindfolded so that we don't know the real intentions.
True.
But then what I learned with my upbringing, most of the guys and friends that I had in the past were not there for me via good intentions. They had their own personal agendas ukuthi no hayi lehamba ngamapasi yenzani utshwala siyabuthola. Not I can't really say that I'm bad mouthing them that they destroyed me. No. They were there just for my company. And I needed them for what? For protection. Because you understand, you're a guy, you're driving a car, you can't be driving alone at night. You have to maybe make 4 guys.
Yeah.
So that's how I got attached and attracted to many ugly things. I can rather say, ugly is a better word than saying notorious, because notorious now is going to have some viewers at home. Some viewers at home will be thinking of the worst, but then it's not the worst. You see, I can rather say ugly.
You know, a person is watching you and they're like, this guy is talking about their friends and he's talking about him using his friends to protect himself. But they wouldn't understand really what really actually
Yes,
happened.
just
But-
like me, sorry to interrupt, just like me, I wouldn't understand what was it that was making them more closer to me, because I felt like I'm powerful than them, could buy them liquor, take them to places, get their girls, kube mnandi, enjoy. You understand? Like, angithandi ukubona umuntu ebhayizisekile.
Yeah.
I'll rather put it like that so that the viewers can understand. Angithandi ukubona umuntu ebhayizisekile. Ngifuna ukubona umuntu happy because I'm an emotional person. But then, at the same time, I'm brave. Most of the viewers, maybe they'll see me ukuthi awu kanti umusa uyakwazi ukukhala. It will be a shock to them. But then, I've got a heart. And I can say I've got a heart of gold. I'd rather give than receive.
You've got a good heart.
I've got a good heart, more than a good heart. And you see, losing my parents now, one thing that I've realized as time goes on, as I grow older, I later on realized, ukuthi son, I'm still holding on to grudges, unnecessary grudges. What's there to live on if you're living with a grudge? I let go. I became a better person, became a better somebody. Chose my circle wiser, became an attentive listener, more than I was. Not that because maybe I lost a fortune, but the arrogance in me was not taking me anywhere. The arrogance in me was putting me like in the dark. Because it's not always about me, but what about the people who've got their own opinions and their own views that they would like to share with me as they see my mistakes or they see which path am I taking wrong. But all I can say is that
Yeah.
I never smoked drugs. I never used drugs for any reason because I felt like, no, man, I'm a drugs one. There's more happiness than party every weekend. And luckily, my peers and my friends and my surroundings, they were not using drugs. You understand? 100%. Because I never had such pressure as such. I had the money to buy liquor on a daily basis if I liked. I had the money, the cars to drive to any party around Joburg, Pretoria, you understand? Those kind of things.
You know, my dad, when he passed on, he never left me anything. He only
Sorry
left me a stand, a little land where you could build a house.
Right.
But for you, what did your parents leave you with?
Actually, fortune. Because it was 2 properties. One at KZN, one at Johannesburg. But then when my dad passed away, their house was not there yet. We were staying in a flat in Johannesburg CBD, corner Elof and Prince Street. Some of the reasons that, not that he couldn't afford a house, but for safety and security reasons, because he was a taxi owner. I think he thought maybe it would be wiser for him to get a flat, because those days, it was in 1996, there were no bomb gate estates. Only politicians were living there. In the bomb gate estates like we see now in these modern times, in the new century, or what can I call it, in the millennium. You see, maybe yena wacabanga ukuthi saneflatini uzoba safe because akekho umuntu ongenayo in his own will. Then maybe masohlala endlini where you don't even realize which car is driving or which car is coming to attack you, because your neighbor is staying here now, he's got his own family and friends and colleagues.
And he's a taxi owner.
Yeah, he was a taxi owner, a well-known taxi owner. Because then after my dad passed away, my mom bought this property at Westfontein, Southdale, in the south.
Okay.
Yeah, so now after my parents passed away, actually, let me just explain the story better.
Yeah.
My father had something like 34 taxis. But because amakhosikazi akhe emabili.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
Amakhosikazi akhe emabili wafanele kuhlukaniswe phela izinto zamafa. Umamncane wathatha okwakhe ukuthi ezokwazi ukondla abafethu, nobaba wathatha okwakhe, noma wathatha okwakhe ukuthi ezokwazi ukondla abafethu. So now you see 16 or something like that, if you can do it mathematically, and a fleet of cars, because he was also a loan shark. But then the two ladies, which are my parents, my mom and my aunt, couldn't handle the trauma and the abuse of being a loan shark. I mean, they couldn't handle the pressure and the results that come with it, especially for a woman. So they let go of the business. They only attended the taxi business. So life was good, looking back of how they started and where they ended. You understand? So I can literally say that they left me with everything, because policies were enough to take me to varsity. But then at a later stage, varsity and man. Not thinking about me being a good role model to my siblings. As much as I was their older brother, because my older brother passed away a year before my mom. It was in the year 2000.
Yeah.
So now I was the older brother to them. Instead of me setting a good example to them, what they saw in me was, what they wanted to live. Fast cars, the cash, the drinks, the money. Izinto enjalo nje ukuthi yabona, the clothes, the everything, yonke into.
And it got you in a point whereby you were young still.
I was young still.
You liked things.
I liked things. Yeah. Bad company, good company. And you can't illustrate ukuthi any good company or bad company, because we share the moments together. After sharing the moments together, we share ideas. How can we grow our riches? Some of them were also left with inheritance. Abanye babenganakho lokho abafowethu engangiphila nabo ngaleso sikhathi. And many of them are late now. You understand? So angeke ngisho ukuthi ngangikwazi ukuhlukanisa between good and bad. To me nje wazi udayi ibandla lami leli. Siyasuka siyophoza senza siyabona, you understand into le. Kwakuyinto enjalo, those kind of vibes.
Was there a point whereby you sort of, or you felt like people saw you as a king because you had multiple taxis, multiple cars, and businesses as well?
Not even as a king. I felt like I own the world. Honestly speaking, for the first time, I'm saying it. I felt like I own the world. Can I tell you a secret about me? Not a secret like it's in such a secret. I've been driving for the past 20 years without a driver's license. A valid driver's license. Because kwenzakalani, I've got the money. I bribe. So you understand how do you feel?
Yeah.
You feel like
you're a god.
Yeah, you're a god. You can buy anything at any time. You can drive from here to KZN. We drive nje. Hlangana amaphoyisa ibambandana 500 ningilindeni mangibuya futhi ngizobuya nginike. So you understand that feeling. You feel like God. Go die, man. Maybe ngitshele next level. You understand? Because into edume ekhanda lakho ukuthi I can afford any lawyer I want. Even though bangathi bail imalini, I can pay it. And yayibona into leyo ukuthi yenzani. Instead of investing in something, you rather splashing it away. Because after my mom passed away, okay, sharp, I was young. I put my policy pay out, what. I decided to expand the empire. I told them, I'm taking a nightclub, a tavern, nightclub, in the yalo, they converted it to Zabduma, Zaboya. Wabamnandi. You understand? At first, I'd rather buy my own liquor, ngizohlala phakathi ngiphuze than ukuthi ngizophuzela khona. But at the later stage, I saw myself sengiphuza khona. Not that it was really a business liquidation or business into ayiwisa, ne?
Yeah.
Mixing business with pleasure was one of my downfall. Number 2, disrespect. Must emphasize on that. If I'm an honest person, disrespect towards other people because you've got more than they have. Ungahloniphi umuntu. But yet acting like you respect them. Do you understand where is that putting me? It's putting me in a position where I find myself having multiple enemies, but who can't approach me because of my surroundings. They can't really approach me because some are even armed and some are dangerous. You understand? Now me myself, I bought myself a license card. But it was later confiscated because of what? Recklessness. And I thank God for that because maybe I wouldn't be alive by now. The way I was conducting myself. So you understand, Uti, I didn't really feel like a king. I've got a gun, I've got money, I've got everything. You see. And had I known, and it did cross my mind with Pacheli's we were living this life. This is what I was. Okay, sharp. People can try to put you back to where you're from by using emotional blackmail towards you. But then, being a good man and being a matured man, yini into right engayenza ngalesa sikhathi ngiphila le yampilo ayikho. You understand le ngiwile. Okay, to me it's like fall from grace. Okay, sharp, I understand. But I'm not really proud of many things that I did in the past. Because it was like ngiphethe imali. Angincengi. My word goes by. That's all. Everything that I say must go. If you're not with me, then you
can leave.
Simple as that. Only to find out maybe that during that time nganxosha abantu aba-right aba-productive ngishiya abantu abangana-productive towards empilweni yami. Because angifuni ukuthi ngizwe omunye umuntu into ayisho kimi. Not even my friends and peers or my freebies or my what do you call these people abantu abahlale begcwele eceleni kwakho. Not even bona, even some of the family members. Yabona. At some day wakungofika umamkhulu bami besivakashele because they want to fill the void left by our parents. Mabefika ngiyahamba mina. Hayi sana uqalile ke lokho kusazongitshela lokhu naloku hayi.
Ufuna ukukhuluma nawe.
Yeah, hayi gogo na imali ngizokubona hambile. So yabo lento ingibeka kuphi mina ukuthi ngiqoshe umuntu owathi ezongibeka kahle endaweni. Noma lumami ngeke ngahlala isikhathi eside kabi singakathelelana amanzi. A very well disciplined man and a successful businessman. Yangithola nje. But because yena doesn't touch alcohol, doesn't touch cigarette, yangibhora malo. Doesn't drive at night. Makufika lo baba lo. Yabona ukuthi is from uncle to lo baba lo. And we grew up calling him Ubhuti because in my mom's family, there were only girls. And he was like the only brother with the other uncle who was staying in Mpumalanga. So they called him Ubhuti. So as we were growing, nathi besithini besithi Ubhuti. Washintsha ukuba Ubhuti. Sengiphatha imali phela manje. Hayi lo baba lo uza ne-corruption.
Yeah, makame kancane.
Akame kancane akangilinde lo baba lo. Mayefika excuse ukuhamba ngizoba naye mina. But it gets to a point ukuthi nawe you'll end up giving up. Ayuzosibona. Because you understand what lento lena, you're trying to be there for me, mina ngiyaqhuma, ngiyachakathula ngibheka le. And at the same time, mina sengibona manje, it was disrespect towards him. Although I had the money, but then I don't think that money should make you lose respect to your elders or even your peers or even to the youngers, to the younger part. Yangithola abantwana abancane, no. Yangithola ukuthi. So now, but then as time goes on, he learned to understand ukuthi maybe naye he would have done the same, but then he wouldn't done the same because there's one way that you said previously, ukuthi when your dad left with only a stand to build land. He will also tell me ukuthi yazi, one of the reasons I don't drink alcohol was ukuthi the only thing that we could afford was a shelter over our head, clothing to cover our bodies, and food. We couldn't afford such luxuries as alcohol. So to me, I saw alcohol as just something made for those who can afford it.
You spoke about you got policies payout.
Yes, police payout.
Yeah, from your parents.
Yeah, from my parents.
And then afterwards, you had to buy a club, a tavern.
Tavern club.
And then you turned it into a club. And
yeah, turned it into a club. Hey, bangakhuluma into engayenza lapha ya. Abanye abazoyiboka lento le ekhaya. Bazasho ukuthi ela out here corruption. Because I actually turned the place into a brothel. But not a brothel like a brothel. But I had to use my plans with a strip show, ladies' night, soccer matches. You understand? So now it was all about making profits. You understand it? But those profits, I can do into ngathi ngayenza ngayo ibambekayo. It was all nice mags for my cars, powerful sound system, branded clothing for my brothers and for my younger brother and my sister. Expensive alcohol, expensive things. So it was more like I was spending more than earning. It wasn't really like I was earning because, you see, I made the profits. I can't say I never made profits. But then instead of utilizing them in a proper way and in a proper manner, I'm spending more than I'm earning. Where does that put me? Obviously, it's going to be my downfall.
You know, I'm trying to understand the level that you are operating in, because having to buy a club, it's not cheap.
Yeah, Actually, kwakuyithaveni,
Okay.
but I turned it to be a club in a way because namahata angithi yazi ukuthi the bylaws say that from 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. bezivula ubusuku bonke lapha. The power of man.
So the police would come.
Hayi mabefika thathani la nini. Manishayisa nidluleni lana nithathe nawo ama-6 enu hambani la. I can't name some of the cops.
Yeah.
I can't name even the police station la bebesuka khona for fear of victimization. But bona bazoyibuka lento bayazazi ukuthi abobani. Because some of them are also my protectors. You understand? Some of them are also my protectors. Because I remember at one stage, kwafika enye gang iphethe ibham and the bouncers wouldn't allow them to come inside. So it was like 4 or 6 guys carrying guns just came to drink, and the guns were legal firearms. Ngato I didn't ngibagcwalisele lapho. Instead of calling 10-111, I called their personal numbers. Akanizobona la madoda la. And so the next person who decides to do that, knowing how powerful I am and how tricky I can be, puts me where? In a place of being feared. Ukuthi sande atlapla usafe awudlalelwa, you don't come with waza because kufika amahata manje. Understand that? So when they say money makes the world go round, I can attest to it. And I can say they're not lying. Talking from my own personal experience. Not hearsay, not a novel, but from my own personal experience. Yayibona into le. Into enjalo.
Jeez, man. And you would make those phone calls and then they show up.
Same time. They were not even far away because the station was maybe 6 blocks away. You understand? So it was like a routine. They will come to check on us continuously, take lunch, behambe, pay papalazi, free alcohol. I treated them with royalty because of the protection. Engangiyithola kubo.
You sort of captured them.
Yeah, I captured them vele. Babe, abayazi nabo laba bakhona. Bazoyibona le video besho ukuthi ayivele into aniqinisile. And some of them I even meet them today. But because I'm a mature guy now and I'm a better person than I was years back or back then, we just have friendly talking. The respect that you gave me now is the respect that I must give you now as my elder. Remember, they were cause that means badala now. But I turned them into kids. Ngibathuma, aze unomuntu ongijwayela kabi lapha. You understand? Yeah, those kind of things.
Tell me, when this thing was happening, how old were you?
You remember my mom passed away when I was 16.
Yeah.
They were taxis. And then the police I could only get the letter of executorship when I was 21. So I was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, living on the income from the taxes. Then boom, the policies. 21, 22, 23. When I'm 21, instead of acting like a young adult, 21 years old, I act like a 15 years. Because manje sengiphathe imali phela manje. I'm signing checks. It was checks back then. You understand?
You are still young, and
Yeah, I was driving around with 10K a day, so
cash.
I've got a legal firearm most of the all. I've got what can I say? VIP protection from SAPS. Young doll. I've got VIP protection from friends who I sponsor with alcohol, girls, and clothing at times. So who will dare come near me and try to attack me in that way? It wouldn't be so easy. Because even you'll want to know who's that guy. Then they will tell you, "Hi, son, okay, sharp." Those kind of things that made me feel superior, made me prone to some things because of being greedy and overspending more than I'm earning. Yeah, it's being greedy. I mean, you're left with taxes, you're left with policies, but you still want more than you're left with. Like you said, you were left with nothing. You see how I was supposed to be very appreciative, but instead of ukubonga kwami, I can say, not like I was disrespecting my parents, but because my parents were very strict, it was like freedom for me. Firstly, we wouldn't drive my mom's car without a driver's license. But when she passed on, I was driving the cars. I was drinking alcohol. And she hated alcohol wholeheartedly. Even namanje, my younger sister is always telling us, "Azimos, siyaphuza nje thina." But uma wayengafuni utshwala. I'm like, yeah, but we adults. It's being what? Being defensive. But at the end of the day, it's the truth. Qiniso lelo. So like losing both my parents made me feel like, I've got the freedom now. Umuntu onga-understand mayibuka ekhaya uzothini ngajabula no Balented Lies mangahlaza lawo akekho umuntu ongajabulela ukulahlekelwa abazali, but the freedom engayithola to me was like ish, sengikwazi ukufika endlini ngo-10 ebusuku driving a car. You understand? Yeah, izinto kanjalo nje.
But Musa, you had so much power.
Ish, you can say that again.
You had so much money.
You can say that again.
I mean, you captured police officers. You captured your friends as well.
I captured security officers. They will still bulletproof from my company seven ago. Some companies are long even liquidated to come give me naleli bandla lam lawo. Because back then buying a bulletproof vest was dubbed as VIP protection. They were costly, unlike today. Not to say namhlanje they were cheap. But the bulletproof mangihlale ngigqokile. Nalo ngihamba na bulletproof ayihlale igqokile. Nalo semva kwami bulletproof igqokile. So I mean it's 2006. I think you can even go on A1 Meta now and check ukuthi 2006 how much was the bulletproof. It was much costly than it is now. And it was much ukuthi ayitholakali noma kanjani. But mangihlale nginawo.
What kind of a guy were you when it comes to relationships? Were you committed to one relationship?
I tried to commit myself for the sake of my siblings. But the lifestyle that I was living didn't allow it. Because I understand, besibancane with my high school love. Both their parents basaphila, mina ngisenabazali. Akana freedom ngine-freedom. Mangisuka kubo. Ngibika umdropa off. Hayi, uyabhora lo. Hayi, I understand. So I was like, yeah, vele hence ngitshela ngale ring angithi angiyazi ukuthi isana kuchera abaningi mani bazokuqeda imali. Umuntu uzofuna hairstyle, omunye ufuna iselula. Omunye ufuna, I understand. You end up now usaphetha ngane sesikhwameni manje. Trying to impress this one. The other one will want to take her out for drinks. The other one will want the fancy weave. There were no weaves back then. At the babies ngane hairstyles, yeah, my pop cut, yonke lento le. So yabona ukuthi in terms of relationship, and I'm sorry to say this, May the viewers at home find it easy to forgive me, but
Yeah.
I became abusive towards them. Those many girlfriends of mine. Because of what? I felt like I owned them. Because of what I was providing for them. So mangifika ngakutholi. Ngizoklapha mangibuye. And uzongibophisa. And uzokhipha imali ngibhadala amaphoyisa. So it is a sensitive topic because my child is a girl, 16 years old girl. So yena, her mom, as they very attached my wakwamtshela ukuthi wena ubaba wakho nami wangiklapha kabi kabi. And I'm not proud of that. And I'm no longer that guy. And I don't want to be that guy ever again. Because I see no purpose in doing all this abuse that I was doing. I would rather walk away. Because that's the whole point of beating up a defenseless woman. For no apparent reason. Even if there was a reason, Mshailan. Because you want to prove power. Ukuthi ya ngomusa mina. Angijwayelwa kabi. Izonto ukuthi ikwenza ukuthi nawe ugcina so ukuthi you rule. Your word cannot be against my word. It's my word against your word. Ngaso sonke isikhathi gcina mina. Isha kanjalo.
Are you comfortable to tell me how much you got with the payout?
Actually, I was once on a TV show, how I blew it.
Okay.
All right. Abona, it was more than 1 million. Different bank accounts. The policies. It was more than, I can say more than 1 million. Or more than 2 million, including the properties and the vehicles. You understand? Because I can't say I'm not comfortable. It's done. I've learned from my mistakes. Even now, I don't even wish to have those millions. Because I saw what they're capable of doing. I can rather invest those millions in my child than having them invest again. Because I ended up, after the police is paid up now, instead of clearing the bond of the house, ended up losing that very same home. As I'm fighting for a bond now and trying to build a home. Actually, there were 3 properties, yeah. Because my mom also built a house in Mpumalanga, Buyakon, Nelson Natal. Like I'm telling you, I would rather have those millions invested than kuba wami. I'd rather drive a normal car, stay in a normal house, be the simple guy that I am right now. Because for me, at the end of the day, it makes no sense. I would have been there. So the damage that it can do to one. As having a big house, one thing that I realize, I just wish my neighbors, just that they were Afrikaners and they relocated to Pretoria. If they were to tell you the parties that were going on there, you will see a movie in your own eyes. Zayibuye. Hayi kancane, zayiphihlika strong. We will have a party from Thursday up until Monday. So we're extending the weekend. Why? Because of the big house can accommodate a large capacity yabantu. Unlike having a normal house where you can build a warm home for your own family. But it ended up like a clubhouse instead.
You know, I'm actually shocked and I'm also learning. And reason why I'm saying that is that, you know, most of us, we actually want big things. We want to have a lot of money. We want companies. We want to have a lot of cars. But for you, you don't want that.
My point exactly, not that I don't want them.
Okay.
But I'd rather put my money into good use. I've got a company that I'm still building and building, striving to make it what I think it will be great, and it won't go down the drain. I've got some business interests just to make employment for the youth yaseKasi, because I'm a drugs not that to say I'm a savior or what, but I think like recreation ingenza comfort for abantwana bethu ngoba nathi nambela ngumntwana manje osekhulile futhi next year she's doing matric.
Wow.
Yeah, understand. Futhi I was late nje kahle. Supposed to have a child maybe on a 20 something. The way I was living a fast life.
Yeah.
Ngakhona. So now I'd rather invest for their future and for their own, build their own empire than getting 10 million and buying a Lamborghini. Not to say I wouldn't like to see myself drive a Lamborghini, but then I adjust myself. Le moto izongibulala mos. Yangithola nje izongibulala le moto. Driving a Viano bus. Ngizobe ngilayisha bobani la? Because I was driving a Caravelle 2.6. And you can imagine how big that car is. It's a family car. And we're only a family of 3. So la masita my bus reservela bobani. Obviously intombi nabo I choose. Namajidi uthi ayibhasi lomjolo leli siyasuka siyale emafikeni siyasuka siyalela sigcwala yonke South Africa leli. Yabona. And it wasn't like ama-trippers or planwa and save for them. We will wake up and say, son, uzwile bathi lapha ziyawa. Maybe they will pour petrol, buy those couple of drinks. But then I would be the one spending more than. Bear in mind, peli moto yami petrol iphela. There are brake pads involved, tire involved, shocks and what. Told a car accident, got a car accident. On our way to a party at Medunsa. Hit a ditch.
Medunsa campus.
Yeah, those were my places. Why when I was harmless?
Haranku.
Yeah, Mretile Park. Pitori.
Hey.
Why when I was my concert about Tebe. I made sure what I want to lose. What was this club? Canalita. Club Canalita. Yeah, we go just it. About the Rock. The Rock was in Randburg, nah? The other one was in Soweto Rockville. And I believe there was also the same The Rock, but with a different name.
Epitor.
Yeah, Epitor.
Bedrock.
Yeah, Petrock. Yeah, something like
Maskral.
that. Yeah, Maskral, yeah. Paratico. And so, if I can ask you one question, it's not a personal question.
Yeah.
What will make a gentleman drive 4 hours? Can't be legal. That's one thing I'm sure of. You can't drive 4 hours all the way to drink 6 cans of beer. Obviously, there's a woman behind, involved. That's why Medunsa, zonke le dawo, phezulu, Fountain Valley. I can tell you one thing. The other day I was talking to my friend, my high school friend. Temfethi yakhumbula ukuthi ayikho ipati besiyimisa thina la iGoli. electric workshop eMhlakazeni wawusithola khona.
Mm.
And it became like a society yama-groovist. Uthi siyazi maselapha sothola bobani asiyeni nalabo cherry labaya uyabakhumbula mngani wami balaphaya sobathola laphaya yona ukuthi njani into le. So I can't really say that life is a life that I will want to go back to now at this age I am, or see myself in that position again, because I can say unenhlanhla abangayijekanga or bangayijeka kayi bangishaya ngebhathu eDoornfontein. Ngibuya eClub Juice. Yeah, it was Club Juice. It was a colored club. Saying around past 2 to 3. Then my friends were fighting at the back of the party. I stopped the party to stop the conflict. Boom, 4 guys came out of nowhere, bangishaya ngebhathu. Great. Till today. So as these things accumulate, na, hey man, le mali le ngathi yangokuphela man manje na. Abantu bathi bayathwala. But then ngaleso sikhathi by then angimazi umuntu ozongithwalisa. Ne? Up until I had a court case of taxi. It was taxi violence, assault, something like this, those kind of issues. And my money was not doing me any good, because the investigating officer was also getting pissed off of my behavior now. And he could see how I was operating. I died. Baba lo yasangana lo angimdlela umuthi lo. He's retired now. Uzoyibona nayo le video. Esho ukuthi lentwana iyadelela. But it's not like iyadelela. Baba lo yasangana lo baba. Angimdlela umuthi manje lo baba lo. That's when one of the guys who used to come to my house, to my parents' house, to wash their cars there in Padal. Ubuya kuphi wena? Ubuya kaMhlabi Yalingana. Hey, Mhlabi Yalingana. Bear in mind I come from Greytown. Greytown is on the other side of KZN. Mhlabi Yalingana is on the other side of KZN. So having heard all the history, all the mysteries happening at Mhlabi Yalingana and the magics happening at Mhlabi Yalingana, I was like, yeah, ngifuna ukuya khona. And yeah, well, I went there. Aphela la makhisi ami lawa. Yangithola. Mayiphela la makhisi lawa. When I arrived there, ngabona ama celebrity amaningi yazi. Some of them are late, but I can't name them now, because laba ba late. Imagine into engizobe ngizenza kuma families abo. Some of them are even pastors. Khona lapha ya.
Umhlaba Yalingana.
Ya khona Mhlabi Yalingana kuyo lenyanga yethu le. Naye angifuni ukisho. Yabona, ngoba iyazazi yona.
Inayisasekhona, I'm sure.
Isasekhona, still doing the same nonsense. You understand? We started in around, you see a Rondaville. Like a Rondaville house with no windows. So, in your own mind, in Lenganama window, what does it mean to you? What's inside there? It's just to make your mind delusional. Ukuthi bona manje la ngifike khona ke. Yabona. So kwenzakalani? There's this guy. He was from Cape Town. Imagine from Cape Town to Johannesburg, such a distance. From Cape Town to Mhlabi Yalingana. This guy was a normal guy. Ne? Normal guy, working class guy. And we have celebrities here. Some of them come and go. Some of them are here to fix their own rituals. Bazovuselela into zabo. Alright, sharp. After the cases, makuphela ama-case, lawa ade ngiwayele laphaya. I go back phela kugobela wami. Egobela ngiyabonga phelile ama-case. Guess what? The guy is driving an E36 BM by then. It wasn't an E36, E46. Yeah, it was E46. Huh? No, man. yini ama-anaconda i-46 ile enye nama-BMA 2006 ama-anaconda Shabir Sheikh.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
ones that are long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy is suddenly driving a Shabir Sheikh now. How? Kwenzakalani manje la? I asked the son of the Gobe lendoda, ani baba ku powerful kanje da uyadlala wena. Khuluma naye uzokutshela. Egobela. Hayi man. Mina ngihamba imoto outdated le. Etokisha. iPhone. Ngidanya iPhone nyanga yami. Ethi unaso isibindi. Hayi isibindi sikhona. He gave me 4 options. Mamlamba inyoka. Short boys abotukoloshi. Igona. And amagundwane. So because of the strict rules ezalezinto eziyi-3 I couldn't opt for them. Yebo. Because it's not like yena wayefihla ukuthi lezi zinto zenzani. Inyoka ayibulala ekhaya. Lotikoloshi wayiripha abantwana ekhaya. If ubathatha at a later stage ama-aftermath akhona into azoyenza lena. Le gona lizobulala na. Igundwane lenzani? No, igundwane perfect. But then there shouldn't be a pregnant woman around there because lizomudla umntwana esiswini, leading to a miscarriage. You understand? How does it operate? No. Depends on where you ulthuma kuphi. Can make you up to 50,000 or more a day. So I'm like 50 times 7, 350 kg. Fuck man, isiyakhipha mos. Madeni mkhulu hayi 20,000. 25 yeah. There was one minibus taxi yasekhaya ishayisile na. Because honestly speaking I wasn't saving money. Yayiphuma kuphela. Came back to Johannesburg, sold that minibus as is to raise the funds. Nabuyela. Went back there. When I went back there, meet more celebrities. How? I'm at the right place, mostly. Sleeping in the same with Rondaville with no windows with such celebrities. Nyanga yami lena. Hayi ngabuya nogundwana. Hayi gundwana langigile gundwana. And many people will think that I'm lying. But then I have a guy who can attest, though he doesn't know what was in that briefcase. Because I came back on a Friday, to Joburg. And I was told we would call 3 days. Then I said, so I took a friend of mine and we just shy around the Southdale. He was supposed to go to work. But because I was thinking of the riches, I made a doctor's note for him. Southdale bank, all 5 banks. Absa, Capitec, FNB, Standard Bank, Nedbank. My plan was this rate, or including ShopRite back then, will go around stealing money from all this institute. Because remember, 50 or more K a day. And I asked the guy, and like, I failed to understand what Kundwane, being a Kundwane, ngayithatha kanjani imali. But hey, kuvusa isipoko, a spirit of a dead person. We put it in this red. Don't ask me how. I will see nyanga wena. Igama lalo Kundwane lakho Rose. Umfazi womlungu. So the magic wakhe will make this Rose maybe go into ShopRite or withdraw all that money and bring it here. That's how I got trapped and got conned. Brainwashed. I mean, asibheke sona ngimncane. Nenyanga ngiyabona ngumntwana omncane ephaphila izinto. Angithathe le mali kule nto ngikhohlwe yiyo. You understand? Because of what? He managed to get rid of all those cases. But looking back, he never managed to get all of those cases. That investigating officer was more worried about more high profile and more crucial cases than my notarianism or my ugly things that I was doing, assaulting people, doing all those kind of things, discarding of firearms in public and all. He was more worried about them. So he lost interest in the case. Because he said, I don't want to lie. I once tried to bribe him, what I'll charge you with bribery. And he was in the newspapers continuously sentences of his successful arrest and successful execution of so and so was 50 years, was sentenced to 220 years. So and so was sentenced to 4 lifetimes. So now, Yabona, as I'm thinking now, yeah, this guy knows his things. Such a powerful cop, lost all his cases, and no, it wasn't like that. He had more difficult and more serious cases to worry about that. My nonsense, after all, ngumntwana omncane. So, lo jakalazi lo, inyanga le. Iyabona lo mntwana uyangijwayela uzongipha imali musa. Wazini lo? Boom, yahamba imali. Not that ngiyayikhalela, it was far. Mhlawumbe sengingayisebenza ngayiphindele. But abantu banokusho ukuthi now uyibhara. Ngibatshela ukuthi yazi it's easy to say now uyibhara. But I'll rather say, put it in another way. Ukuthi why wena ungayi laphaya uyofuna same thing. And then same thing happen. What will you call yourself? Angithi mawuya laphaya usayibiza ungathi uclever, uya lapha phela ufuna imali. Ubarish. But then yabo kwenzakalani? Yangithola. Lahamba ikundwane sharp. Yaqhubeka impilo. Hlangana nayo lenye out yami nje. Le out shisha imoto so. Latest models. Latest. Uyayifuna? Hayi. Asemaputo. Hayi Maputo ngafika ngathi hayi andisi. Ngathi the terms and conditions, not ngathi. In fact, the terms and conditions were more stricter than the ones I ran away from. Because lapha bangitshela ukuthi inkinga wathi uyashada uyafa wena. Uyangithola? You can have all the riches, but once wathi uyashada. At Nigeria, you will die and be buried. Yeah, I should just. You understand? So I was like, "Ay man, where do I see myself in the next 5 years or so? I want to see myself with a big stomach, lot of money, a beautiful wife, many children. So how am I going to achieve all those? Makuthi ngizoshada ngiyafa. Ngahamba ngithi ngiyabuya. Angifika la eSouth Africa, hayi man, la out ayishadanga. So now I'm like, ngenze njani? Ngenze njani? Ngayi. So uyathola into luthi yenzani? It gives me another chance to think of another option. Swaziland-ke manje. I'm on my own. I'm doing my own research here, getting numbers from people from Swaziland, for abantu abapowerful. I went on my own. And then, it was very hectic because I met even the president of South Africa. Not that I met him, just to show what he pretty much is real. I'm from South Africa. I come there, it was on Wednesday or Thursday. The Babalo, he's like, acishe wathola usibanibani lana. Hey, usibanibani upresident, yeah. I can't say that. I can't use their names. Usibanibani upresident bekalana. Hayi buza nala ekhaya. So now for me to ask his family is disrespect phela la. Yayithola into le. It's disrespect. It means that I don't even trust what I'm here for. I keep quiet. Boom. Ahamba ne-15,000 na. Abuya la iJozi. Can you imagine waking up seeing a 6 Series car on the freeway? Maybe I'm driving to the Clan. All those beautiful houses, all those cars, Glenanda, by the mountains and what. Having a glimpse at them, next week I'll be driving this. Because you ekhanda lakho kugcwele ukuthi angizoba nemali ngizoba rich. Psychological effect yashayeka. Because you associate yourself with people, like I said earlier on. Some of them got good intentions, some of them have their own intentions. Some of them are not even worried about who you are. They'll tell you anything that comes across their mind. Because ngathini abanandaba. You understand? So now, mangikhula, not to say that I'm a born again Christian or I attend church occasionally, but ke mangikhula man, out of all those things esengizazi esengizenzile, mina ngiyi-one ngangihlakaniphe ngani ukuthi ngithi uNkulunkulu akekho. Yabona, hence ke ngitshela ngale chain esiphambana ukuthi hayi man. People are praying day and night here without even spending a cent. And mina, I go the other route ukuthi ngithole. Yabona. Hayi man. Why ngabi hard work? Change my way of doing things. But then so late, phela. Giving people away money like that, where is it gonna come back from? Phela, it was like flushing the man with the toilet. Because I never got even a cent from what they gave me. It was more like a magic. Yeah, well. And I ended up being friends with other. Omunye nje naye omunye wala iJozi. Hayi wayishathi imali yakithi. When things started going bad for me, he was like, Musa yazi fanele ukuthola umsebenzi, ukuthi uyangihlanyela lo. Fanele ngithola umsebenzi. Bear in mind ngiqala ukusebenza sengimdala phela mina. All these years I wasn't working. I started working now sengimdala. What does that tell you? It's not maybe disparate. Yeah, but it's disparate because we need to work to sustain ourselves. It was what in yabona man ukuthi, do I mean that I'm far clever than all these people who are working? What difference am I to them? Which man can ngidlula bonke la bantu abahlakaniphile nale nyanga zami. Angithola umsebenzi ngiqhubeka nempilo. Ngodlwe into zokuthi kanjani. Sengibuyela kuphi? Going back to my mom's words. My parents' words. Ukuthi akekho umuntu oyokuthathela imfundo yakhe emhlabeni. That's why sifuna nifunde. It's too late for me to go back to varsity. I have to start working now. Where am I gonna get the funds to pay varsity? Even if I'm telling myself, where am I getting the funds without ukusebenza kahle into ephilayo? So ingqondo yami ngayi-adjust ngathi no man. Ukuba rich is an option. Yabona. Ngizoba rich but for rent. Le ngane nale ngane ezinye ngisazoyithola. Yabona. Mina for now avail myself to my princess. Yeah, because namanje we talk on a daily basis. Okay, Sharp, me and my mom separated because of my abusive behavior and my rowdiness. But then, Mama Mtanamna, I'm always telling her how grateful I am. Because she never denied my daughter access to me, and she never denied me access to see my daughter. I should be grateful. And there were some years that I was absent in their lives. So the least that I can make and do for them is to make them proud. Unlike Baba Kwambang convertible, but then you understand what I'm trying to say. Uti. Some things they don't even need you to be a genius, but common sense is a commodity. If you know what you want, then you get what you need. Because it's fana nokuthi ngiyayifuna lento le ngifuna ukuyenza. Uzoyithola vele. Ejabulisa inhliziyo yakho.
Just in conclusion, when you look back, what are some of the lessons that you sort of took along the way that sort of changed your mindset? Because I'm looking at you now and I can see that you're a different person.
Hey, I've learned a lot of lessons, my chief. Ngifunde okuningabi, ngifunde estrati number 1. The friends you keep, your associates, the way you do things. You understand? Do things that make you happy, not other people happy, because mind you're suffering a loss rather than suffering a gain. Respect, poor or rich. Be disciplined. Be assertive. Learn to say no to the wrong things. Ungabe nje hey, asenze so. Learn to be assertive. Have a backbone. Ayibangwenzi lo. Don't fall in love for the sake of weaves, eyelashes, and what. Fall in love for the sake of intelligence. The love is there. Everything is there. Not for the sake to phela phela sasijolela thina ukubona phela thina. Angiphethe lo mntwana loya. Ngihamba naye nyala lapha kuleya party le ama out azohlanya. Imagine driving all the way from Jozi to Pretoria to pick up a girl. The party is on the other side of the country. Drive from Jozi to Pretoria, the party is in Soweto. Go pick her up, go to a party in Soweto, go drop her off. So, I learned a lot. I mean, even my own siblings. Because some of the things that maybe they would have achieved, had I acted in a different way, they would have achieved them. But then, I can rather be fair and square to myself and to you and the viewers at home. It was being selfish of me. Not to think about their future, of which I'm not proud of which I made peace with them. But then something like irreplaceable. You understand? So I've learned a lot of things that can make me a better person, and even today I'm still learning. But I'm trying my best to ngingabuyeli lapha. Ngenzi izinto so I must do things differently manje. Yabona. Baningi abotsotsi engibaqhumuselile man, not like ubashooter like ubadubula nina. Engibaqhumuselile nje. Ngibagcwalisa iganga ngidubula amatayere emoto ngeze. Jaga kunifuna bagcwalisele ukuthi wena. I can do more than you can think of. I mean I had the powers. I've got VIP protection phela ngapha. I'll discard the firearm in public ngilwa nawe, and then you'll get arrested for attacking me. Yabona, sengihlafunisile ngale bafithi bambana nayi 2000 uyangibhayizisa. So to you, can you see I've damaged lives intentionally the trauma that I put those people through. Last night we were being chased with a gun by a guy with gold chains and gold rings. The next morning you get arrested. The trauma, the low self-esteem that now uzoyibona that useless man. Azungap na mali nje. You understand? So I've learned a lot of lessons with Isa. And another thing, to respect women. Oh, sorry, there's a lady here in the house. But just a joke after all. Yeah, to respect women, admire them. Don't take women as objects or something to pass by or pass time with. Respect women. I see I've learned, I've changed. Not to say we change it because I've lost a fortune non kulil. I've been there down that road in Wednesday, like smoking drugs. You understand? Nambang kichimisile. Abuya ngathi tutsumani phela izolo hamba nongisiza lapha. You understand? So I know sharp. Wrong and right is this. Ekuqaleni makikho into be-wrong kimi. Bonke beku-right. Bonke beku-right. What I think I should do now, I'm doing it now. I'm not even gonna think twice about it or the aftermath or the side effects or whatever is going to happen and whatever is going to produce for me. If I think like, okay, sharp, ke manje ngiyasuka Rustenburg. Oh, le ntombi le ntombi yangihlanyisa la futhi angifuni ukukhuluma nangayo. Angifuni ukukhuluma nangayo because I know she'll watch this. And manje she's happily married. Yabo sengizodestroy umshado wakhe manje. She's staying abroad now. Not that I care anymore about her. But then we do talk now and then on Facebook and I still apologize to her. Sometimes emotions can get kwezinye indawo. I've also learned to apologize. Mabengaxolisi futhi. Mina ngithi sorry. I will see Jesus come back. Mo sethi uyaxolisa. For what reason? Ngixolisa for in. I never had the guilty conscience. Mina, do you wrong? Justice. And come back to apologize to you. What's the use of apologizing to a commoner? Phethe imali. Ngitshela ngalo sichaka leso ngikwale ngixolisana. Cabanga sengifika kuwe ngiyaxolisa. But now even if I'm wrong, I've got the decency to apologize. And if you just lungisele indaba ngendlela egrand, there's no use. Because at the end of the day, we're not gaining anything. Most hatred's got nothing to do with ourselves. Hatred has got nothing to do with our daily lives. And the way we were brought up, it's like now, sihlengisa ngamakhaya esikhulele kuwo ukuthi ungamhloniphi umuntu, kufanele ukuzonda abantu. You understand? So the more you make enemies, unnecessary enemies, it's like when you don't think that, you don't even see the need for holistic resolution or because sharp. At some stage, I thought that I had anger issues because hey, my brothers, my uncles died in violent ways. They were all shot. And I think one of the main reasons that my mom suffered a stroke was all the trauma that she was facing. Losing loved ones in a period of a year after a year. And I mean, she was a lady, but too. Yeah, well. So I've learned okuningi mntanakithi. Funda okuningi. Appreciate what you have. Use what you have wisely. Yeah, what? Do good, you'll get good. And that's what I can tell you one thing now. after learning all those things and humbling myself, it's only now that I'm getting respect. Back then I was not respected. I was feared. So if I can ask you now, what will you opt for? Being feared or being respected? Being a good guy that I see in you, you'll rather opt for being respected, because fear is something that's supposed to be found in a game reserve by the rhinoceros, the lions. I'm not a lion myself. I'm not a snake myself. I'm living among humans. Manje makusatshwa ngisatshwani mina ngoba ngabe ngiyahlonishwa nami ngihloniphe. Yabona? If I feel like you're too much for me, social distance is best to avoid unnecessary tension, unnecessary drama. Yeah, John, I've learned a lot. The circles I keep, the people I surround myself with, the things I do. Parties, I no longer party. Like sekuyangibhora nje nokusuka ngiyomamela iradio lapha ngibulana namantombazana amaningi, sekuyangidina nje kahle kahle. I feel like I'm useless. Angithi abantu ba useless, but me, I feel like I'm useless. You understand?
You know, when we started this conversation and you were telling me about the meaning of that necklace, of the cross, and how you depend on prayer, you know, I see why now you were saying that. Because you've been through a lot.
I've seen, proved. Some of the things I can't be comfortable sharing with you because it will make the viewers bangibheke ngenye indlela. Yabona. And after that they seen the good guy in me. Uthi akanti. Yabona. But then okuningi bayakwazi. But mabekubona manje, like now, on my way to the studio, met a long time friend. I think I last saw the guy in 2010, 2011. And was so happy to see me, we even exchanged numbers. And he told me that he will call me whenever SSO it. And now I should call him when I'm in town. You know, one question I asked him, ukuthi bangikufonela ngiza la edrobheni uzofuna senze lezi zinto esazizenza ngisekho lapho mina bra wami. Wathi nayi sengishapha. Ngathi ngizobona ngawe. You understand? Because manje ezinye izinto azinamsebenzi. Honestly speaking, there's no use for them. There's no use.
No, ngiyabonga, Musa. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being comfortable and being brave to share your story. I know you've been on another platform, but I don't think you've ever shared it the way you shared it today.
Yes, Mr. Justice. That's the reason that I took it upon myself with Ngifila, so that the people and the viewers can have a better understanding of what led to the next chapter in my life. You understand? How did I get myself in that kind of a situation? Because then, if they were to understand, maybe they wouldn't judge me. Not that even I'm worried about them being judgmental towards me. Because now being judgmental towards me, I'm seizing an next most. Me, at first it was hurting for me. But manje, let bygones be bygones most. And as much as I'm talking to you like this, I'm being a better person. I'm healing some of the things that I thought maybe, lezi ayikhulunywa lezi under carpet. Lezi asemretini lezi ayikhulunywa, lezi asebeduze yabo. Bayawukhuluma nje sharp grand hayi. Sengiphumile lapho.
I want to give you an opportunity to sort of you mentioned that you are not a person who apologizes. But I'm sure most of the people that are going to watch this, and I want you to try, if you can, to sort of apologize to them?
Can I show you my phone?
Yeah.
I wonder where's this chat. Oh, I think I locked it because now being fairly trauma. Not that things let's rekindle things, but then oh yeah. Good shot. The mother of my child who recently passed away last year.
Okay.
Can you just go through this chats here? And what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is what?
I see. Good morning. I know I'm the last person you want to talk to. It's Musa, beggar. I said a lot of things, many nasty things to you, and I regret it. But however, I'm not asking for a relationship or for us to be together again. The reason for this text is to make peace between us. Whatever happened between us, for the sake of the child, the least I can do is to apologize to you. So this is you apologizing to your baby mama.
Yeah, because we recently lost a child last year, November. Now, yeah, okay, sharp. I'm gonna be live. I can't mention because I came here to defame her.
Yeah.
Then we separated because of our differences. That's what I can say. But as you can see, some of the pictures there.
Yeah, I can see.
So now, yabona ukuthi mina manje ukuthi senyakwazi ukuthi ngimene up ngithi ngiyaxolisa. Noma kuwo ongibhedelile. But mina ngisuke futhi ngixolisa because now sharp yena vele, but ama emotions ami ngibhayizisile lapha.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the person I am now. Not a born again Christian, but then being a mature guy. Here's my daughter, by the way. Just please December.
I see. Yeah. She's probably 17, 18, if I'm not mistaken.
Just turned 16,
Nice.
23. It was on a birthday.
Oh, is it? Nice.
Mbonge. So you can see now, you can understand the bond that we have, and you can even see our conversations here, because I think we talk like almost every day. Even now, she can check up on me. Hi, Dad, how are you? Even the mom, because now they can see a better version of me.
Yeah.
Not that version. Yeah. Can check the conversations here. The bond we have.
That's your daughter, ne?
That's my daughter.
Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah.
Yabona. So ngasho mina ukuthi ngumuntu ongcono. Sometimes yazi nokushawa ifiyene ukuthi yazi when people are about to die umuntu mayisezofa uyarepent, but then ngithi yeah, it's better to die sengixolisile ebantwini engabenza wrong. Namanje futhi ngisasha ngabazisa ubuhlungu. Bazongixolela. I can't blame anyone but myself and my arrogance. Yabona.
Tell me, you mentioned that you are not a born again Christian, but you're becoming better. How's your relationship with God?
Close and tight. Close and tight, and nothing can break it. Because after all I've lost, now I'm seeing what I've gained more than I've lost. I've gained a better person and a good person in me. I've gained my momentum ukuthi uNkulunkulu mawufana ungenza uzongenza. Yangithola. I can't mention the kind of job that I'm employed as in front of the viewers. But then I wake up every morning and think, I can't believe this. uNkulunkulu nedlozi libalala. Mina rubbing shoulders with and so nabo bani. Mina doing this, seeing my achievement. Yabona into le ukuthi thini. Where does it put me? There's no man who's God. There's only one God. Because I went to the fake gods who promised me the world on earth, the earth on the world, heaven on earth and everything. But manje bangenzelani? uNkulunkulu uyenza izinto. Nama pain engiyifilile. Ipholiso bani? Umthandazo ngokami uNkulunkulu. Yabona. The reason I can say I'm not born again Christian, I do go out for drinks and what. So now I don't want to be living a lie, doing the exact opposite and doing yabona ngapha futhi a sheep wearing a wolf wearing a sheepskin angifuni banjalo. Mina like izolo kusasa nje I was planning vele kufanele ngiye esontweni before the end of the year. Yabona.
Yeah,
Because I believe like God doesn't owe me anything. I'm the one who owes God. Yena he doesn't owe me anything. Yena I don't wanna lie. Nkulunkulu akangikoleti lutho mina. Mina yimi ngimkoletayo.
Yeah.
Survive car accidents. Survive gunshots. You understand? Survive other terrible places that I can't mention now. Places that I don't wish anyone can go there. Mawubhekile ubani atenza lo uNkulunkulu.
Yeah, no, true. I wanted to say this, that, you know, being born again is not about being perfect. And being born again is about repenting.
That's repenting.
And repenting is you changing.
You changing is.
And you changing is you being a new creature. And I think you are close to that. Why I'm saying this? Because of you're no longer the same person.
And I'm inches, yeah. I'm inches. I mean, it's just that angidazi mayini indaba zomjolo nasibhizinesi sisanganise nje. Ugcina manje yabo sokhuluma ezinye izinto zophuma nasegiyeni. Kanti mina vele I'm a sweet guy kahle ukuthi abantu abaningi abajumpi ukuthi
abakwazi.
Angifuni ukuthi bazi sebezokwazi bashe. Because they take advantage of that. I've got female friends. And I can tell you can even call them now. I don't take chances or maybe what. I respect them as my sisters. I can play a voice note of someone appreciating me as a friend. A female friend. But awubheka ukuthi amantombazana angangwenzani. Yo Jehovah. Hey.
I see why you are wearing the ring.
You understand?
Yeah, okay.
So now, at times I'm like, man, don't think twice to hurt a woman because she wouldn't think twice to do the same to you. But then I'm like, what's the use of hurting umntwana abantu? If it was going to happen to Umpowa, my daughter, I'll die. So I understand I'm changing day by day. I'm becoming a better person.
Thank you.
Thinking positively, trying to do something. Because you see the other thing, just is that you did ask me that. I don't know how I missed a chapter. Waking up without a productive mind, you'll never go anywhere in life. Remember, so every day waking up to me is ubalimali. It's not about what am I going to do for the day. It's not like mine, things about productive. I've got this to achieve. I've got this to attend to. Then by this I'll be back. By this time I'll be back home. I have to go to town. I have to go to the mall to sort out these things. Waking up, bafethu lapha emakhaya, uvuka ungana plan. Not the plan lo ukuthi fanele ubhema ugwayi. Uba productive. Yiwo kusibhayisayo. Not only abafethu, like I mean us.
Yeah.
As a young generation. In the uvuka ungana plan. Ungakabi productivity. Something else. True. So now you can wake up, think that you've got everything in the world, whereas you own an ex. Because you've got the money, you've got the beers, you've got the girls.
I wanted to ask for a favor.
Yeah.
That we're shooting this on a Saturday. If tomorrow, if you could please go to church.
Yeah. Fanele angithi manje awujami ibirthday yayo. Itheke ime mfethu. Ibirthday yami ngathi ayibhabhalaze ngishaya ngechurch mnganami. Wathi unamanga wangathi uzokubona. Ngizosuka la kuwe ngo10. Ungihambise endlini. Ngo9 ngizodlula la kuwe futhi mangechurch. Wathi soke sibone umhlolo. Ada miracles happen. Amshiya kanjalo. Yathi ayichathi ngizoye church. Vele phela nami sengiyakhula manje. That good example that I never gave to my siblings, I must give it to my child. So that now she can grow up and be a God-fearing woman like her mom. Yangithola ukuthi ekhule kahle enama good morals and good understanding ukuthi who is God and what does God mean to us. Yabona. Engathatha uGod as an option, downfall yamachita lawo. We take God as an option or a last resort, of which is not a really good.
Yeah.
Yabona omen ngasho kanjalo akusindlela yokuphila lo. So i-church ngizoya kusasa.
Ngiyabonga bhuti wami.
I-church ngizoya kusasa. And therefore yazi ukuthi ngeke ngasipana kakhulu. Yabona when it comes to God, I don't like ukuthi mina follow God on social medias. Yangithola. Iyokudistract ingqondo lento le. Mawazi uNkulunkulu ukhona uzoba grand. Kahle nje futhi. And church is not made for older people kuphela. Now some of them go to church because they wanna praise the Lord. Hey wangigcina. Yabona nowadays ufa thina sibancane bafethu siya bomama bethu bebadala. Eqaleni makukhula umama bethu bekufa bomama babo kuqala, but manje sekufa thina sibancane. Because we don't respect God angithi making an option with church ngizobabona church. Athi yenye ngayikho Soul Chillers. Soul Chillers is the whole day, church is 4 hours. Yeah, I understand. Ukuthi it's all about understanding. Waking up every day and be thankful ukuthi ngiyabonga Nkosi. Noma ulala ngiyabonga Nkosi. Ngokuthi ungigcinile. You understand? That's my understanding uNkulunkulu. Not I come from a family of Christians from my mom's side. Even my uncle is a pastor. Yabona. Angingeni lapha emzini kagogo kungathandazi. You don't leave that house coming back to Joburg kungathandazwanga. So yabo ukuthi at some stage losing both my parents made me evandla kangazi nokuthi ngizoyibiza ngani. Kwakungenza nje enye into engingayazi nje nami. Yazi bona ngakutshela enye ngangicula ekhwayeni mina ngazibonakala. Maka hopeful ngoba namanje I do still watch choirs on TikTok ngisho ukuthi kodwa what happened to me man. Kwakhala yonini, you understand into le?
Yeah, ngiyabona.
So that way I'm understand uNkulunkulu die man. Anginankinga.
Anyway, ngiyabonga bhuti wami.
Bonga mina bhuti.
Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, I appreciate your time so much.
Bayabonga mina bhuti.
Ngiyabonga.
Sure.